Are we online? Not yet. Here we go, now live. Alright, I will be doing Alone, Anything to Win, and a lot of things. Let's see what we can do. Go on, tell me, what is it you have to say? You first. What happened? What happened the other day? We heard about it in all the wrong places. Edgeworth, please tell us. We won't let you face this alone. Alone. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Guilty of being a cowardly man. That is the luck of this prosecutor. I must have had some small flaw in my guard. I guess this is where I fall apart. I won't let that happen. Mr. Edgeworth, Nick wants to help you. I suppose I should be sorry to all those who've opposed me. Every attorney, every last client was guilty thanks to me. Edgeworth, you take no time to be uptight. We all know you're innocent. You're innocent. All that I've done, I've only won. And you, convince me, go on, right. Tell me of my innocence. Don't be so damn trite. I know I'm deep into this. There's more on the line, no honest way out. There's no more time for you to learn what law's about. But I've won every case, all three. What an ace. Like it or not, you're an amateur. You have to lose sometime, and I'd rather it wasn't on my account. Mr. Edgeworth, Nick won those trials because his clients were innocent. If you didn't do it, then what's the problem? Edgeworth, you didn't do it. Did you? One lingering thought fills my mind, burdening me with anxiety. Have I indeed been so blinded with a pretentious piety? For if I cheat in the courts, can I say with a straight face that I'm a better man than the sorts whom I prosecute every case? Edgeworth, please say you'll let us stay. Help us clear up the unknown. There's no need to fear as long as we're here. You don't have to be alone. Not on my behalf, go ahead and laugh, you go down with me. I don't deserve to be free. There's nothing to know. I find my hands red once more. There's nothing to show, nothing to say. I tell you there's nothing, just leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. Alright? Come on, Maya. We need answers. And we're not going to get them here. Sorry about improvising there. There's a page I use for the lyrics, because sometimes they all talk at the same time and I don't know what they're saying. And it didn't show those lyrics. So I just included a bit from Decree of the Prosecutor. Let's move on to anything to win. I actually know that one off by heart, so no problems here. I will not let one miserable miscreant go free. I will do whatever is necessary to have those perversions of humanity receive what is due them. I'm in charge of every trial. I'm always in full control. The judge merely has to smile. To say guilty is his only role. I sustain my own objections to win the courtroom war. None shall interfere with my perfect guilty score. If justice is blind, then I will guide her to declare everyone guilty. I simply cannot err. To preserve my perfect record, I'll do what I must. No place in court for truth, peace, order, nor trust. And perhaps some didn't do it. Innocent they may have been, but my cases are all perfect, and I'll do anything to win. I've not lost a case in all my years. I bring these pitiful lawyers to tears. In prosecution I have no peers. Manfred von Karma, perfection incarnate. Man is guilty and must pay for his sin. Against me there is no chance to win. My perfect revenge is yet to begin. Don't cross von Karma, perfection incarnate. Silence. I was simply taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Decisive evidence, and a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? I'm perfectly prepared to crush you in my hand. None have I ever spared. Try to save him if you can, but you will surely lose. There's nothing you can do. Your client is now doomed. He will not pull through. If justice is blind, then I will guide her to declare everyone guilty. I simply cannot err. To preserve my perfect record, I will do what I must. No place in court for truth, peace, order, nor trust. Your defendant will shortly be revealed in his crime and deadly sin, for my case against him is perfect. It's decided. I will win. You may notice I didn't do any lines other than Von Karma's, when actually I could have, as I usually do, played the other characters, the Judge, Phoenix. In this case I just liked the instrumental so much. I remember listening to the rough mix, and there they only had Von Karma. Tom Laughlin. I really liked the sound of the organ, so I thought I'd do that. I didn't include the laugh at the end because it might sound cheesy. Remember, this is Von Karma. Now for Lotta Things. Probably the last one I can do before my voice gets tired. Y'all need to loosen up. So tense and serious, saying funeral? It's close enough, isn't it? It's a murder trial. Y'all need to learn some manners too. Ain't polite to talk like that to a young lady. I repeat, don't say anything trivial or unrelated to this case. Understand? Y'all listen up now and listen good, cause what I'm about to say is true. Cause what I saw is what happened, and this is what that killer did do. I was camping by the lake in my car that Christmas Eve. I reckon was past midnight when I heard a big bang pow, and I looked around only to see the absurd. 2 cents in a boat, the only thing out on the lake, not a nary thing around I could see. There was another bang, and not a dang thing could have done what I saw there be. Witness, you're saying you saw the murder take place? Sure did. Y'all listen real good now. I heard 2 damn gunshots that night. When I heard the first one, I looked out of that boat. Then there was another flash, and someone fell into the water. Hold it. The witness is clearly lying. It couldn't have been that way, y'all. For you see, it was not Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Day. Ha! Objection. Impertinent, unrelated to the case. No matter what mistakes she makes, we know when the crime took place. Well, Miss Hart, please tell me what we do at the lake. I'm taking photos for a class at Country U. What kind of class? Could you be more specific, ma'am? What exactly is it that you do? Objection. Irrelevant. What a waste of my time. In future, restrict your questions to the events of the actual crime. Okay. Let's see. When you looked out at the lake, could you clearly see the men? Ain't the photo proof enough for you? No, it isn't. I'm asking if you saw them. Objection. This tells us nothing new. Were you looking at the lake when you heard the second shot? Well, sure, I guess I was. Were you or were you not? Enough. I think we have heard all we need to hear. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction after all. Yes, I'm ready to hand down a verdict. Mr. Wright, I shall have to penalise any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. No, Nick. This court hereby finds the defendant. Hold it! It was me. Mark, Lotta, your testimony's real strange. Is it possible to see anyone at that range? You're being unclear about what you saw. How do you account for this flaw? Did you even see Edgeworth at all? Objection! Enough of this nonsense. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Now! Very well. You have been warned. Bailiff, please remove Mr. Wright from the court. No, wait! It was me who spoke out. Nick didn't do anything. Maya, don't. So here I am until the end. Don't despair, the truth's in sight. Don't worry about me, you need to defend. Remember why you fight. In darkest times you show no fear. You stood up to lend me your light. Okay, you win, back in the fray. Why jump into my bullet's way? For no one fights quite like a fae. And the truth must be in... Wait a minute. Truth in sight. Sight, of course! Your Honour, please, did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. This wasn't in her testimony before. This means she has a new testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Objection! Pathetic. It's too late for baseless claims. The girl's already paid the price. Say one more word, you'll get the same. Judge, continue with your verdict. I'm sorry, but I cannot. What? Mr. Wright is correct. The defense may cross-examine the witness once more. Ha! Listen well, Mr. Wright. I will not tolerate badgering of my witness. Miss Hart, could you please repeat your testimony? The man on the boat was Legsworth. This photo is my proof. I saw him clear as day, and I swear I'm telling the truth. You claim there was a contradiction, so find it. I saw what I saw, and I heard what I heard. I may say a lot of things, but I mean every word. Objection! Got you, Miss Hart. Finally! Well, that sure taught me how to do characters. I had to go from Maya to Von Karma. I suppose I didn't really do Maya's singing justice, but listen, this is my normal voice. I can't do Maya's singing justice, especially not next to Lucia Lobosphere. But to be fair, I think I did alright for Von Karma. Especially in Anything to Win. That was fun. I think I'll do that again sometime. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.